Good morning. I wanted to just come on here and talk about my growth and what I'm going through in um, myself and in my relationship and how that's affecting my relationship, actually. So, right now, what I'm dealing with in myself is I'm realizing that in past relationships, I do this thing where I am, some might call it, not in relationships, I'm a people pleaser, or I am. That's how I grew up. Anyways, and so in relationships, I will give and give and give and give and give because I love someone. And once I say I love you, I love you. I love you because I've seen the dark and the light and I love it all. And in the beginning of relationships, I will show my best side because I'm madly in love and I love everything about that person. So I'm going to give them everything that I've got, right? And then once stuff starts happening in the relationship to where I feel like I'm giving and not receiving in the same, in the past, I saw it as that. I was giving and I wasn't receiving the same in return. Well, it's not going to look the same for everyone. Someone's not going to give me what I am giving them because that's not the way love works, one. And two, we are all different people. Our love language may be the same, but the way that we give and receive is different, obviously, especially between a male and a female, right? And so what I'm realizing now at 40 years old is that it was okay in the past because I was young and I was going through it. You know what I mean? Like you go through your things and you go through relationships and you learn about yourself, right? Well, there comes a point in my, and especially for me, I'm just talking for me, there's comes a point in my life where it's not cute anymore, you know? Once you start seeing and realizing, really seeing and really realizing, because there's one thing to see it, or there's one thing to realize, and then there's quite another to realize it. And then there's another huge, you know, thing that you have to get over is actually putting in the work and the effort and the process to change it. When you see it, you realize it, you change it. The last one is really hard, especially for me as a woman and growing up the way that I grew up and all the stuff that I've dealt with. This is the really hard step for me. And this morning I was realizing, well, I have been realizing, like in the last relationship I had, I realized it. In this relationship, I saw it. This relationship, right before this relationship, I realized it. And in this relationship, I am having to change it because it's not cute anymore. It's not endearing. It's not any of those things. What's going to happen